Oh, hello, hello. How's everybody doing tonight? I don't know why I sang that. So, where we last left off, we were doing the main quest because we are actually very close to beating this game. I mean, there are a lot of these other quests, but I legit don't care. So, it seems that my internet, what happens within a little over, like, either 2 or 3 hours after the time I normally start my streams, my internet just goes to absolute crap. I don't know why, but, what are you gonna do? That restoration skill increased. But yeah, I am a long ways away from being able to use that spell I just made. Probably because I put way too much crap into it. That probably would also require a lot of alteration. I honestly don't know. Either way, I know my destruction's at Master. So wait, what the heck was going on here? Oh! Oh, that's the Great Welcome Stone and the Great Sigil Stone. Poke. Or... touch. 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 Am I gonna have to follow you around all day? Yes.
I have everything in place for the ritual. I'll open the portal whenever you...
Whoa, the camera just shifted up. That was weird.
I don't know what you'll find in Cameron's paradise. I do know the portal I create through the Mysterium Xerxes ritual will close behind you. You'll have to find another way back.
I like how he just has a smile on his face.
Manka Cameron acts as the anchor for paradise. Just as a sigil stone anchors an Oblivion gate in place.
Ah.
Kill Manka Cameron, and you will unmake his paradise. Shall I open the portal to paradise? Are you ready?
Sure.
Farewell, my friend. Our fate is in your hands. Bring back the Amulet of Kings.
Understood.
Brace yourself.
Time to do some hacking and whacking and smacking on a frickin' high elf. Oh. Damn, that looked cool.
We have only one chance at this. Use the portal to Cameron's paradise before it closes again.
You must enter the portal to Cameron's paradise and reclaim the Amulet of Kings.
I don't wanna.
Whatever you need, friend. I haven't been to Cloud Ruler since I was a young trainee. It feels good to be back. The Blades have always been here, and always will be. May Uriel's spirit.
May Uriel's spirit. Sure, whatever. But yes. Wow, this actually looks really nice. The portal closed behind me. I must find Mankar Cameron, kill him, and recover the Amulet of Kings. Huh. Oh. I thought he was waving to me.
So, the cat's paw of the Septims arrives at last.
Cat's paw? Yeah, I am Cat.
You didn't think you could take me unawares, here of all places, in the paradise that I created.
But yeah, the internet, I have no clue.
Look now upon my paradise. Gaia Alata in the old tongue, a vision of the past and the future.
Yeah, the problem with my internet is I have no clue what was going on with it. It's a problem that I don't have an answer to. Okay, I'll just let him chase that deer. It's your nearest McDonald's within a mile. No, it is not. That's my problem. I'm not close enough to the McDonald's, and I didn't order enough Big Macs. I think I did have a Big Mac, but... Hi? Where you going? What? Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Oh, he's fleeing. Okay. But I forgot if I'm able to use your phone as a hotspot if you had enough cell data and you were in a reliable service area. I don't think that'll work. Oh, a spider Daedra. Whoop. Ah, she moved. But no, I don't believe that would work. My computer does not have the ability to do Wi-Fi. What? Yes, I did. I whacked that spider lady really hard with a mace. Daedra. You okay there, buddy? Oh, okay, I guess he is. Oh. Well, I'm already out of fatigue, but this Daedron's dead. It don't matter then. Have you had technicians in from your ISP? Yeah, tickets have been made about the problem. And I did I wasn't looking. I did let them know that it starts at specific times. It starts to get really bad at specific times.
Behold the savage garden, where my disciples are tempered for a higher destiny, to rule over Tamriel Reborn. If you are truly the hero of destiny, I hope the garden will not hold you for nothing. Lift your eyes to Perek Agan, my seat at the pinnacle of paradise. I shall await you.
But yeah, hopefully my ISP will get it figured out. I really hope so. Wait? Oh, another, Spider Daedra. Ragdoll. What a wimp. But yeah, when it comes to that...
Are you here to end this nightmare and free us all from the savage garden? Gaia Alata is the master's name for this place. We usually just call it paradise. This is the savage garden. At the top of that mountain lies the Terrace of Dawn, which leads up to Manka Cameron's palace, Karak Agaialor. Beneath the mountain lies the Forbidden Grotto.
Yeah, maybe.
The only way out of the savage garden. Everyone here died in the Master's service. As the Master promised, we are now immortal, like the Daedra. But our life here is a nightmare.
Oh.
The creatures of the garden torment us endlessly. When they kill us, we are soon reborn and the cycle begins again. No one has yet found a way to leave the garden, except those few given the bands of the Chosen and allowed to enter the Forbidden Grotto.
Makes sense. Although, yeah, I've had a chat with technical support. They would be able to tell. I think they would be able to tell if, like, there's just way too many people taking up my bandwidth.
The only way out of the Savage Garden. Only those wearing the bands of the Chosen may enter the Forbidden Grotto. But they never return.
Savage Garden.
So
Isn't
we
that a
don't
band?
know what fate awaits them.
Ah, isn't that a band? Ah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, they did Truly Madly Deeply, which I actually like that song a lot.
Only those wearing the bands can enter the Forbidden Grotto. No one who enters the grotto ever returns. Leave me in peace.
Well, the support people I talk to are a lot more knowledgeable about this stuff. Mana Bloom? Liquor? What? Ambrosia? Jeez. Those are milk of magnesia. Oh, milk of magnesia. Isn't that a, what? I am a cat tree. Tree cat. I don't know. Or maybe this tree is now a cat, because it has a cat tail. But yeah, milk of magnesia, isn't that a laxative? Or am I thinking of something else? See, the original lactose-free thing. Oh. Hey! I've been tangoed! Wow, that's a reference you wouldn't get unless you know very specific, British events. Ah, I see. Interesting choice of words there, Cat. But yes, if you don't know, there was an ad campaign in Britain for an orange drink called Tango. No relation to the orange drink mix Tang in the West. And, like, there's this one part where
So, you found your way to Gaia Alata at last. Don't we have enough troubles here without you adding to them? Leave us alone. Your quarrel is with Mankar Cameron, not us poor fools. Go ahead.
wait, why can I bribe them? They have no use for money here.
Leave me in peace.
Oh, but yes, like part of the ad campaign is like, you know when you've been tangoed, I think. And one of them was like hitting people. One of them like hit someone on the head like that, both hands, and well, apparently they had to like stop it. Orange. That's just a weird joke. Okay, but yeah, oh, crap. But yeah, like, there was a rumor that they stopped those ads because, like, some school kids did that to someone else and popped their eardrums. So yeah, I made a very, very obscure joke. Oh my gosh.
You destroyed the Sigil Tower at Ganona. My kin
say you fought well.
Okay, don't bring... No. Cat, don't bring that stuff up. That's politics stuff.
Our clan sacked your city of Gavach, a trifling task fit for scamps. Your swift retribution earned you much respect among my people. We had not expected that a mortal would act with such resolution and honor.
Oh,
It is no
vaguely, I
dishonor for
guess.
us to speak. You speak directly, like one of my people almost. I'm glad I did not kill you immediately.
what do you want then?
There is but one way out of the garden. I guard that path. You will travel that path, and it will bring me honor to defeat you. But you shamed my kin at Ganona. To bring you into my service, that would also bring me honor. So I offer you a choice. Would you confront me in battle, or offer me service?
I have some questions.
You are impertinent, mortal. I did not offer to answer questions.
Well, you're gonna do it. Oh, darn it.
Your mind follows the simple path. The choice of an animal.
Well, I am Cat.
You have courage at least.
Thank
You
you.
will fail, mortal. And then where will you be? Dead. And nothing.
Oh, the only thing using my bandwidth right now is the stream. This is a single-player game. Yeah, right now it seems to be fine. I don't know if they fixed it or... Jerkwad passed out. I don't know if it was actually fixed or the thing causing the problem hasn't happened yet. Purging Flame. That's worthless. Hey!
How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon.
But yeah, like right now, my internet is working
Creatures of
fine.
Oblivion since the first morning. Many are their names and the names of their masters. The cold harbor of Meridia, Periite's quagmire,
What?
the 10 moon shadows of Mephala and
Cold Harbor is Moloch Ball,
and Dawn's beauty,
right?
the princedom of Lorcon, misnamed Tamriel by deluded mortals.
Like, I could have sworn that Cold Harbor was Moloch Ball.
Yes, you understand now. Tamriel is just one more Daedric realm of Oblivion, long since lost to its prince when he was betrayed by those that served him. Lord Dagon.
You manually save.
Birthright. He comes to liberate the occupied
You manually save in this game.
lands.
No, there's no spots you have to save like Metroid. Have you played any Fallout games? It's like that.
Ask yourself, how is it that mighty gods die, yet the Daedra stand
Okay.
incorruptible? How is it that the Daedra forthrightly proclaim themselves to man, while the gods cower behind statues and the faithless words of traitor priests?
Because they lost all their power making the world, you jackass.
They are not gods at all. The truth has been in front of you since you first were born. The Daedra are the true gods of this universe. Julianos, Dibella, and Stondar are all Lorcan's betrayers, posing as divinities in the principality that has lost its guiding light. What are scholarship, love, and mercy when compared to fate, night, and destruction? The gods you worship are trifling shadows of first causes. They have tricked you.
I have no clue what you're talking
Your
about.
world has always been contested ground, the arena of powers and immortals. It is Tamriel, the realm of change, brother to madness, sister to deceit. Your false gods could not entirely rewrite history. Thus you remember tales of Lorcan vilified, a dead trickster whose heart came to Tamriel.
Yes, that was in Morrowind. The heart of Lorcan was a major thing.
How does his heart survive? He is Daedroth, Tamriel I Daedroth.
Okay.
This heart is the heart of the world, for one was made to satisfy the other. You all remember this. It is in every legend. Daedra cannot die, so your so-called gods cannot
Wait. Oh, no.
erase him from your minds completely.
What? Smooth and featureless without any apparent means of opening it. Okay, here I'll have to equip the Bands of the Chosen. Light armor weakness to fire, fade percent himself. Low red briefly as a lock around your wrists. Yeah, you can't I can't unequip them now. But yeah, like, the reason Aedra are, like, less strong than Daedra, they lost their like, the difference between Aedra and Daedra are the ones that helped create this world. Daedra are not the ones that helped create the world. Although, to be fair, since I've done Shivering Isles, I am now Daedra. It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground. Having fun down there? Can't talk to that one. Oh. So it toggles between the two. God, that's so funny to me. Just, oh, hi.
You wear the bands, but you're no prisoner. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm here to kill Mankar Cameron.
Can you really do it? Can you bring this eternal nightmare to an end?
Oh.
Can you defeat Mankar Cameron and free all the souls of the poor fools who followed him? Listen, I can help you. You need my help if you are ever to leave the Forbidden Grotto.
Who are you?
I was one of Mankar Cameron's chief lieutenants.
Oh.
I helped plan the Emperor's assassination. I opened the Great Gate at Kvatch.
Oh.
We were the chosen. We saw more clearly than ordinary mortals. We would destroy the world and remake it. Mankar Cameron was our leader, our teacher, our master. He had the secret knowledge. He dealt with Mehrunes Dagon as an equal.
Why would you help me?
I was at the sack of Kvatch. They had no chance. We took them by surprise, and we carried the walls in the first assault.
Oh.
But they fought on anyway, desperately. They seemed to think this decadent, mundane world of theirs was worth defending. I was slain after the battle was over. 3 townsfolk hiding in the cellar attacked me when I entered their house, hunting down survivors. They tore me to pieces, although I have no doubt they were immediately killed by my companions. I've had plenty of time to ponder my deeds since I came here. Ponder and regret. An eternity of regret. For my weakness, the Master sent me here to torture my former comrades who showed similar ingratitude for his gift of eternal life.
Yeah, like, he was very forthcoming with that information.
No one wearing the bands of the Chosen can leave this grotto. The doors will not open, and there is no other way out. I can remove them, but I will need time. The Dremora Overseer will be here any minute to check up on me. You need to play along until he leaves. Just act like a prisoner, and do as I say. Once Orthe leaves, we can find a quiet spot to remove these bands.
Like, also, when he says eternity of regret, considering how long it took for me to get here, yeah, I would say it was a pretty long time for him to think. But yes, like, the thing is, he was very forthcoming with that information, that he was the one who planned a lot of this stuff. So I'm thinking, like, he does regret it. Although, I'm sure the thing he regrets the most is being tortured here.
Good. Follow
But
me,
still.
and don't worry. You can trust me.
Okay. That just said scream. I'll play along.
What's going on here? Who's this?
A prisoner, sent in by...
Show me some respect, Warrior.
Oh.
Unless you want to end up in the cages with them.
Yes, Kinreeve, sir. This
Oh,
man was sent in
Kinreeve.
by Cathatet for questioning. I was about to begin.
Wait, was that the dude I killed?
She's not one of Mankar Cameron's chattels from the garden. Who is she?
Nothing escapes your vigilance, Kinreeve. Cathatet wondered as well. This is why he sent her
Kinreeve.
for questioning.
Well, carry on.
Of course, Kinreeve. Prisoner, into the cage, now.
Okay.
Prisoner, into the cage, now.
I'll trust you. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, wow. What a cool dude.
There's no way for me to cross, but the Master's immortality does have its uses. I will distract the Dremora for as long as I can.
Okay. I mean, I could have just jumped over it. So, yeah, let's go with that. Oh! Ah! I was just about to say have fun, Clan Fear. Oh god. Well, who are you? Is there a way out of here? Hi. She's just looking at me. Oops. Oh. See ya. Well, GG's. No re. That was funny though. I was literally just about to say have fun down there, and I got knocked down there. Little dinosaur jerk. God, that is so funny. Dude got launched. Oh, I hope he doesn't come back. With like a new body and a really deep voice. You know, I make these Star Wars jokes all the time, but I've never seen Star Wars.
You made
Oh!
it. I didn't think you'd have any trouble. Let's get these bands off you.
Thank you.
There. You're not a prisoner of the Forbidden Grotto any longer.
Thank you.
Let me come with you. Let me help you kill Mankar Cameron. I am not without power.
No.
Perhaps you still do not trust me. Very well. I will not interfere. If Akatosh still hears my prayers, go with his blessing.
Nah, it's more that I just don't want you in my way.
Well done, champion. Your progress is swift and sure.
Like, that was my logic on that one. Not that I don't trust him, it's more that I just don't want to be bothered. Like, I'm a lone wolf, or lone cat.
Perhaps you will reach me after all.
I'm eager to help you.
You think I mock you? Not at all. In your coming, I hear the footsteps of fate.
What, you can hear me? Wait, I'm not named Fate.
You are the last defender of decadent Tamriel. I am the midwife of the mythic dawn, Tamriel Reborn. I welcome you, if you truly are the agent of fate.
Tamriel Reborn? That sounds like a freaking...
Fire of the self.
That sounds like a freaking overhaul mod for this game. Oh, wrong button. Wait, why did I dodge that? Ah, man, I guess it's just a force of habit.
Look out.
What? I was just like, look out. I mean, well, it's pretty nice of you to, give me a warning. Hey. I don't even know how she hit me there. And thank you for the warning. There's a little punishment for distracting me. Oh, don't worry, I'll be punching Mankar. He gon' get punched. Spider Daedra. What'd I hit? Yeah, the thing with hand-to-hand is, it is a lot of fun against human enemies, but against monsters like this, yeah, I don't think it really does much. Oh, wait, one moment. I got tagged in something. Oh. Just a Resident Evil meme. I mean, Resident Evil's pretty great. Although the only Resident Evil games I've played are 4... No. I should probably say the order I played them. It was 5, and then I played 4, and then I played RE2 Make. 4 is practically my favorite. Ragdoll. But no, I have not played Resident Evil 4 Remake. I have not played that one. I don't know much about it. I do know that it's a good game, but as a remake, it's not as good as it should be or something. I don't know. Like, I know a lot of people don't like the tank controls of RE4, but I like it. I myself do like it a lot. Like, if you're able to design levels based around certain limitations, it really goes to show, like, your skill in making the game itself. Like, for example, Super Mario 64. The stages are kind of built around the limitation of the camera controls not being that good, honestly. It's something you'll definitely notice if you play, like, ROM hacks of Super Mario 64. It's something that makes itself, like, incredibly obvious with that. So, like, here's an example. In Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, the stages are really, really well designed around the limitations of the movement of classic Castlevanias. And it really, really shows. But, like, apparently the DLC for Bloodstained... Hi.
You did not expect to see me again, did you? You have no grasp of the power that my father has at his command.
I don't even know who you are.
You think you can stop us? Soon Mehrunes Dagon will walk upon Tamriel for the first time since the Mythic Age, and our victory will be complete. Come. My father is waiting to welcome you to Karak Agayalor.
But yes, like from what my mod Sigrun told me about the new retro style DLC for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, it's not as well designed. Like, the problem with it is with the 3D models, it can be a little confusing on where your exact location in the space is. But with like 2D sprites, lower resolution, it is a lot more blatant. Yes! Damage fatigue poisons. But yeah, I don't even know who these people are.
Why do you delay? Come, my...
Why do you delay?
So, here you are at last. The lackey of the Septim Pretender. You still think you have a chance, don't you?
Yes.
We knew you would find your way here eventually, but it is of no consequence. You should not keep my father waiting any longer. He expected you hours ago. Come, you came here to see him, did you not?
Fine. I'm just gathering up all your plants. So, Mankar, you're a jackass.
It was a long time for you, champion of old Tamriel. You were the last gasp of a dying age. You breathed the stale air of false hope.
Who voices this guy?
How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The walls between our worlds are crumbling. The mythic dawn grows nearer with every rift in the firmament. Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined. The mythic age reborn.
Okay.
Lord Dagon shall
It just looks up.
The world shall be remade. The new age shall rise from the ashes of the old.
Guys, like he reloaded it.
Shall be realized.
It's like he's reloading in light gun games.
From the world, and mortal and immortal alike, purified in the refiner's fire. My long duel with the Septims is over, and I have the mastery. The Emperor is dead. The Amulet of Kings is mine. And the last defender of the last ragged Septim stands before me, in the heart of my power. Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
Okay, I should probably explain. There are some light gun arcade games. The ones where you, like, point at the screen and shoot, and it's like, oh, hey, yeah, you hit or missed. I don't know if it actually uses light, or if there's some other mechanism, but I typically just call them light gun games, which I think that's the typical terminology for those anyway. And some of them, to reload, you aim upwards and fire. Don't do that in real life. Excuse me, Duck Hunter games. Basically. But yes, and it's just like him just looking upwards after he stops talking, then looks back at you and starts talking. It's like he's reloading his words in a light gun game. Heck, he might be playing Typing of the Dead. Who can say? But what? Who voices him? Reloading the dialogue, exactly. Terrence Stamp. Huh. He voiced the Prophet of Truth in Halo 3. Oh, he was Jor-El in Smallville. Oh, interesting. General Zod in Superman and Superman 2.
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
You came for the amulet? Take it then.
Okay.
My vision.
For Lord Dagon! The time of cleansing is almost here! Yeah! Lord Dagon will walk the earth again. That's better. You are weak, like the gods of praise. Fate chose you well. I present your soul to my death. The mighty
Kind of shocked he hasn't passed out yet.
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth. Nothing
What is his fatigue? 111.
can stop Lord Dagon now. Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in Oblivion! Am I supposed to be impressed?
He keeps healing himself. Fine.
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in Oblivion! Strike me down, and my father's power will raise me up again.
That's better. Don't hold back.
I'll take your gold.
Came for the amulet? Take it then.
Lord Dagon.
Yeah, this is effectively the final boss of the game. Like, is he able to use the spell? He also seems to have pretty high spell absorption.
The dawn is breaking! Lord Dagon will
Yeah, I'm having trouble.
my father's true power. I will present your soul. Be glad you will not live. The day Lord Dagon walks the earth. Strike me is not good enough, I'm afraid. Lord Dagon!
Oh yeah! All the fatigue. Uh-oh. Also, it seems that his staff ran out.
Fate chose you well.
Me, mortal,
How about Hubbard?
is almost here! Yeah! Yeah!
Hey! Finally ran out of stamina!
Fate chose you well.
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing. Strike me down, and my father's power will raise me up again.
Oh my gosh!
I will present your soul to my father, the mighty God. I will present your soul to my
Maybe I should have asked for that dude's help.
Still has some fight between us.
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth. The dawn is breaking! Yeah! I will present your soul to my father as a mighty gift. Be glad you will not live to see the day. Yeah! Like the god
Vision will get fate.
The time of cleansing is almost here.
My gosh, I can't beat him.
Survive the cleansing. Yeah! Only the chosen
Chose you well.
survive the cleansing. The dawn is breaking!
A worthy outcome.
Die, unbeliever!
Come on.
Nothing can stop Lord Dagon.
Paralyze!
Fate chose you well. Only the chosen survive.
My vision will yet be realized.
You are weak, like the god you pray to.
Cause is already lost.
Only the
Oh my gosh!
survive the pain.
I don't think I can do it.
To my father.
Well, I mean, I have infinite resources, but honestly, so does he.
So to my father. As a mighty
Cause is already lost.
time of cleansing is almost here.
Better.
You are weak, like a god. Pray to
That was my last fatigue potion.
Dagon will welcome your soul in Oblivion.
Strength against strength.
Yes, it is strength against strength.
I do not fear death.
Wait, where did your daughter go?
Lord Dagon!
Oh, there she is.
Strength against
Tamriel still has some fight left in her. Oh, come
you are weak, like the gods you pray.
Yeah, this is kind of nuts.
You are weak, like the gods you pray to. I, unbeliever!
Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Worthy.
Test your strength against me, mortal. Be glad you will not live. Lord Dagon, you stop Lord Dagon.
What's a spell absorb chance?
Father will never like
This is the longest fight I've had in this game.
You are weak, like the gods.
He keeps healing up. I don't know what to do.
The time of cleansing.
Oh.
Oh, Tamriel still has some fight left in her. Oh, Tamriel still has some fight left in her.
Oh, come on.
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in Oblivion. You are weak, like the gods you pray to. Lord Dagon will.
Yeah, I might just have to try to deep some down. Oh, come on.
Lord Dagon will walk the earth again.
A worthy foe at
Cleansing is almost here.
Ah, there it is. I was like, where's my restore health potions?
Cleansing is almost here. Not good enough.
Oh my gosh.
I welcome the contest.
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul
better
in
than the
Oblivion. Only
I hope I'm better than the others. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I did it! I did it! That took like 50 years, but I did it. Oh my gosh, yes. That was ridiculous. Yeah, he had so much health. A ridiculous amount of health. Well, this place seems to be dying. Uh-oh. Oh, that worked. Killed Mankar Cameron. Upon his death, paradise he had created dissolved around me. Found myself back at Cloud World Temple with the Amulet of Kings in my hand. I must give the amulet to Martin. We did it!
Blades, do homage to Martin's champion.
Oh yeah!
You found a way back. Does this mean
I got it! Don't worry, Sean.
you did it? You defeated him.
Yeah, I know, right? Took like 50
Then you have
years.
it. You have the Amulet of Kings.
Here.
Belongs to me. The Amulet of Kings.
Yes.
So you and Joffrey have said, if it is true, if the Emperor really was my father, then I should be able to wear it. Only those of the Septim blood can wear the Amulet of Kings.
Then put it on, sucker!
Yes, of course. What am I waiting for? After all, this is my destiny. And no man can deny his destiny.
Ah. You see, you're a real son.
I didn't really need the amulet to tell me that. I've known it was true since you first told me back in Kavach.
What?
But it is one thing to talk of becoming Emperor, and quite another to actually be the Emperor.
Yep. You are the Emperor.
Not yet. Until we light the Dragonfires, the gates are open, and Mehrunes Dagon's invasion continues. While you were gone, I sent a messenger to Chancellor Akato. He waits for us in the Imperial City.
Why meet Okato?
Chancellor Akato is the head of the Elder Council. The Council rules in the Emperor's absence. I don't expect any objections from the Elder Council, but we should defer to their authority. Let's go to the Imperial City at once, before the enemy can recover from Mankar Cameron's death.
Congratulations on your victory, Mom.
Ma'am.
Ma'am?
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 Good evening, Mom.
Oh, thank goodness she pronounced it different. I was just about to have semantic satiation from ma'am. I want to try something. Oh, hi. Now let's have a meeting in my little shack. 'Cause I want to try something. I don't know if it'll work.
Hi there.
Oh. Oh. It has 0.5 health left. Well, that's certainly something. Let's see. Oh, right.
Let's continue on to... Of course. Against all hope, you returned from Cameron's paradise with the Amulet of Kings.
Oh, hey there,
Now
Ranger.
have a chance to turn back Dagon's invasion. I must go to the Temple of the One and perform the ceremony to relight the Dragonfires. But we must hurry. The barriers between our world and Oblivion weaken with every gate that is opened. If Mehrunes Dagon is able to cross over into our world, even relighting the Dragonfires will not be able to send him back.
Ooh.
Time is pressing. Martin must relight the Dragonfires before the enemy can stop us. Once Martin uses the Amulet of Kings to light the Dragonfires, the Oblivion gates will close. Once Martin uses the Amulet of Kings to light the Dragonfires, the barriers between Oblivion and Tamriel will be restored. The Oblivion gates will close, and Mehrunes Dagon's invasion will have failed.
I'm using my my tablet. Okay, yeah, take care, Ranger. Hopefully you'll be able to relax. My tablet does not want to go there. Oh, wait a minute. Huh, that's weird. Is this... Okay, my tablet's fine when I'm not tabbed into Oblivion.
Martin is right. Declaring oneself emperor is a delicate matter. In this case, however, I do not think there should be any dispute. The Elder Council has been governing the Empire since the Emperor's murder. They will be overjoyed to have an heir to crown. They've been unable to solve the Oblivion crisis. The Empire is falling apart. Only a legitimate emperor offers any hope. May...
Yeah, I want to try something. God, that is so funny. 0.5 durability. Oh, I guess the reason it's able to do that is, I guess the limit, there's like a number limit, or character limit. It can only have 3 characters. So, if it's double digits, it can't have the decibel.
Uriel's...
But I wonder if the unofficial Oblivion patch fixes this. Yo, Okuto!
Where is Martin? I was told that he had arrived in the capital.
Martin!
Welcome to the Imperial.
Damn, you're walking slow. Move! Move!
Welcome to the Imperial Palace.
We have arrived in the Elder Council chamber. I must formally present Martin's claim to Chancellor Okado, the head of the Elder Council. That is a big old table. If I fits, I sits.
I've been expecting you. The full council has already considered the matter of Martin's claim to the Imperial throne in detail.
Oh.
Martin Septim, on behalf of the Elder Council, I accept your claim to the Imperial throne. We should arrange the...
Chancellor Okado, the city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened and Daedra are inside the walls.
Uh-oh.
The guard is overwhelmed.
Courage, soldier. We have an emperor again. Your Highness, what are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the palace?
No. If we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed. We must get to the Temple of the One immediately.
As you command, sire. Guards, form up and protect the Emperor. To the Temple of the One.
Oh yeah, Imperial City is under attack. Uh-oh. Oblivion gates have opened all over the city and Daedra are pouring out. I must escort Martin safely to the Temple of the One where he can light the dragon fires, close the Oblivion gates, and save the city. Hi!
For the Empire.
Oh god, he's actually vulnerable. Okay. Here. Okay then, now things are gonna get real. I can't take his armor? It's so cool though. I guess it does end here. Well, that was, interesting.
Follow me! The temple is our only hope! To me! You dare oppose the might...
Bonk. Open wide? But I'm not hungry. Oh wait, yes I am. There you go, Martin. I'm just making sure he's okay, okay? Oh, things are busy. I missed. She was aggressively waving her arms at me. I don't appreciate that. Oh. Joffrey! Up and at him! Oh! Mern's Dagon is here. Oh, I see. Somehow defeat Mern's Dagon and cast him back to Oblivion. Perhaps Martin will know what to do. Okay, now let's see if this works.
We're too late. Mehrunes Dagon is here. Lighting the dragon fires will no longer save us. The barriers that protected us from Oblivion are gone.
Can we cast him back?
I don't see how. Mortal weapons may hurt him, but now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy him.
Well, I'm not mortal, so what about the Amulet of Kings?
Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power. But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea. One last hope. I must reach the dragon fires and the Temple of the One.
But you said it was no use.
You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow. Then I'll do the rest.
Yeah, let's go.
Lead on, my friend.
You're welcome.
I'm with you.
Ah, it doesn't work. Wait, where do we go? You okay there, buddy? Let's just scooch on around here. Ow! Oh. Wait. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Oh. Wait, all the way back here? Mother Hubbard. And Okato already died. What a winner. But yeah, I guess it didn't work. Freaking launched his ass. Martin, can you, like, wear actual armor, please? Oh, Wait, isn't that actually why, like, kings wore cloaks? to prevent backstabs. They were like really heavy cloaks. Like literal backstabs, I mean. Damage intelligence. Wait a minute, why did I do that for Mankar Cameron? Oh wait, he has innate plus 100, I think. Just sworn I quick saved earlier. Yeah. Ah, shows what I know. God, I have so many keys. Would be nice if there was like a key ring. Where, like, it's only one inventory spot, but it's a menu inside of a menu. Like, you know what I mean. It's so if you want to look at your keys, you can. But it doesn't clog up your inventory that bad. Yes! Oops, sorry, buddy. Oh my god, I actually got a bounty! That's funny, that's funny. I accidentally hit him and killed him. But, although for some reason my oops, my relics didn't automatically get unequipped. That
Training of thousands has passed through me.
God, there are a ton of bad guys. You know, maybe I should have focused a lot more on illusion so I can paralyze. Oh well, shows what I know. Oh, sorry, Okuto. Nah, he'll be fine. Joffrey! Uh-oh. Alright, healed up Martin. You know, I probably should restore my fatigue. Well, I just restored all my magicka. Oh.
We're too late. May
Yeah, we already had this conversation.
But how to use this power on Dagon?
I just noticed a spider danger right there. Oh god, Martin's surrounded. Well, it's a good thing Okuto is immortal. There are so many bad guys. Here. What are you doing? Huh? Oh, he got paralyzed! I was like, what? Wait, why did I open in his inventory? What's with all the bad guys? Is this even possible?
help me get past.
Follow me, please. Let's just run. Oh, did his weapon break? Okay, this is an actual... Okay, a wall appeared. And a meat wall is here as well. So, what exactly do I do here? Well, they're focusing exclusively on me, so that does help a lot. Ow! Come on! Come on, come on! Uh-oh, Martin's almost dead again. There. Yeah, this is hard. This is really, really hard. I'm getting my ass beat. But I'm practically immortal right now, so... He just keeps dying. Oh well. Hi, buddy. Martin.
Hello.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Ah, it doesn't matter.
I do what I must do. I cannot stay to rebuild Tamriel. That task falls to others.
Oh, what?
Farewell. You've been a good friend in the short time that I've known you. But now I must go. The dragon waits.
Oh, jeez. Oh!
The amulet is shattered. Dagon is defeated.
Heck yeah!
With the dragon's blood and the amulet of kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion. Forever.
We did it!
The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father, and my father's fathers. The Third Age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
And that's Oblivion's main story. Oh,
What happened? Where's Martin? I must congratulate him. Mehrunes Dagon is defeated. Cast back into Oblivion. We've won!
Martin's kind of stoned right now. Oh, well, I mean, he's gone.
What do you mean, gone?
He's stoned!
We saw the temple dome explode. The avatar of Akatosh appear. That was Martin?
Oh, he's quick on the uptake.
The joined blood of kings and gods. The amulet of kings. The divine power of Akatosh.
And Martin's blood, too.
Then Martin is gone.
He's just stoned.
Yes, sealed forever. Mehrunes Dagon and his ilk can never threaten Tamriel again. Martin is dead, but he died an emperor and a hero to rival Tiber Septim.
What about the Empire?
This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made. His sacrifice was necessary, but it leaves the Empire without an emperor. I don't know what happens now. There are troubled times ahead for the Empire. But now is not the time to worry about the future. Let's just give thanks that we're alive.
Heck yes. Champion of Cyrodiil.
In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor of the Elder Council, I hereby proclaim you Champion of Cyrodiil.
We did it.
And as a small token of gratitude for your service to the Empire, I have ordered a suit of Imperial Dragon armor made for you.
Okay, thanks.
You have earned the highest rank possible in the Order of the Dragon, the illustrious Order of Imperial Knights, founded by Tiber Septim himself. It is a high honor. Only 6 other champions have been awarded in the history of the Empire.
Wow. So,
we are now the stewards of the Empire.
well, the Empire together in the short term.
But to be honest, I don't know what will happen. The provinces have been restive for years, even before the latest crisis.
Well, the crisis is over
With
now.
no
Fix
legitimate
it.
claimant for the Dragon Throne, troubled times lie ahead.
He'll figure things out. So what's this armor?
Imperial Dragon armor is normally worn only by the Emperor himself.
Oh.
But you deserve no less, champion.
Damn.
I know he's gone. As the Chancellor of the Elder Council, my concern now is how to choose his successor.
Well, Tio Kato, good luck.
The dragon will stand forever as a memorial to what you and Martin did for all of Tamriel.
And there it is. Martin. What a cool dude. I liked him. Oh well, see you everybody. No, I'm not ending the stream here. What? How'd you get in front of me? Freaking weirdo. But yeah, that's the main questline completed. What do you mean 2 freaking weeks? Oh, by the way, with the main questline completed, all Oblivion gates, I believe, are permanently shut. Yeah. You can't, get any sigil stones anymore. I did ignore a lot of them. I only, closed, 4 of them. I legitimately just did not care about them, at all. And I think there is a statue in Bruma of me somewhere. Although, it might have been made after I completed the Defense of Bruma quest. There it is. Hey! It's just a big me. It's a perfect grade Pebbles. Oh, honestly, it would have been a really, really neat touch if the year changed to 4th era instead of 3rd era right here. What scale is that? Oh, player. That's set skill 2. Ain't you handsome? Gosh, imagine how much a 1-to-1 Gundam kit would cost. Probably like $1 million freaking bucks. Because the RX-782, I know that one is 18 meters tall. Yo.
Did you really face down Mehrunes Dagon himself? They say he stood 200 feet high and crushed the temple dome with his fist.
Yes. Let's go with that.
Nords who drink either get friendly or mean. I'm here to deal with the mean ones.
Okay.
Have you heard the fall of Dagon yet? Take heart, the mighty hero cried. He looked up at Dagon and cursed his foul name.
You are not meant to be a bard, my friend.
Bye.
But yeah, that's the statue from, I believe that is the Defensive Rumor quest. And I think that is... It's like that... I think that is set after you beat that quest. I'll have to look it up. Player statue Oblivion. Okay, it's meant to have a stone texture on it, apparently. I don't know why mine is literally just a copy of me. Huh. You know, it would be a kind of a neat thing. It would be like higher quality materials. Higher quality materials based on your level when it happened. Kind of like the mansion at the end of Luigi's Mansion. It gets better and bigger the more money you collected throughout the game. Like, I think that would be kind of a neat detail. But this might be a glitch, or it's because I'm wearing DLC armor. I don't know. Is there a way to change it? Oh. Hey! There it goes. Now it's a stone texture. Just had to reload a save. What a weird glitch. But I think that would be really neat. Gosh, what examples are there in games of that? Where it's like a different quality based on how well you did or something? Luigi's Mansion is the biggest example that I can think of. There might be a SL raid. There might be a thing on TV tropes. Yeah, in-game results screen. One possible thing. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much. But yeah, hey there, Shiva. Yeah, I beat the main quest. 2 weeks, bloody hell. Fine, I'll do this. I'll do this like quest you usually do at level 2. Hey, buddy.
Stop right there! Let's get this over with. You should have paid the fine.
Yeah, it did take like 50 years to do Oblivion.
Bring Stop right there!
Where I could just...
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail. It's all over, lawbreaker.
Wrong one!
Stop right there, criminal scum.
There we go.
Then it's all over.
Nope, wrong one.
It's all over.
No, I want to hear the other one.
It's all over.
3 times in a row, you mother...
Stop right there, criminal scum.
There we go. That's funny, though. Thorinir, tell me your secrets.
What kind of... What about my inventory?
It's a very nice selection, Thorinir.
Well, thank you. It's not only a fine assortment of goods, but a bit of a treasure trove. You never know what I'll have in stock. I can see by the look on your face, you wonder where I get all these fantastic items. I'll tell you what I tell everyone else who asks. It's all about who you know. My sources are good, but they are secret. Anyway, have fun looking round, and when you are ready to buy, give me a shout. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Everyone wants to know what really happened in the temple. What happened to Martin? Was the fiery dragon really Akatosh?
No clue.
Good.
And I was right there. Fix my things. There we go. How close am I to 100 armor anyway? Actually, really close.
Hope to see you again very soon.
Well, I'll have to wait. I'll have to follow Thorinir then. Come on, close up shop. Oh.
Well met.
He teleported. Well, no, I kind of shut off my consciousness for an hour.
You've got the hands of a smith. Spend some time preparing your
Oh, yes, I definitely did. Kind of wish the Fortify Restoration would let me. God, that looks cool. Wait, what? Why am I told to go here?
I heard you know how to move in light armor. What was it like in the temple at the end? Did Martin really call down the power of Akatosh to smite Dagon?
Yes. Also, it legitimately kind of felt like I was doing VR, actually. There's a part in Waltz of the Wizard, I remember playing that, like the free version, a while ago. And there's a part where you're very small and there are these really big dudes talking about something that I don't understand.
Samuel Bantian. I can't get over the dragon statue in the temple ruins. Tell me again how you and Martin defeated Mehrunes Dagon.
Very carefully.
Farewell.
We just ran past him. Hey, take care, man. Well, I guess everyone's here to check it out.
Meeting's done, Mer.
Excuse me. God. Excuse me. Like, it just kind of... That right there honestly kind of reminded me of, Roller Coaster Tycoon. Like, where... You just like, wait, why is my unhappiness so... Wait, why is my happiness so low? And then you, like... You look around... Oh, no, you look at the, thoughts of your visitors... you see a lot of I'm lost, and it's too crowded. And you're like, what's going on? And then you like look at where they are, and there's like 50 million of the guests in one spot because you messed up a path. And you're like, oh, that explains a lot. Whatever, I'll just wait.
What is it?
Greetings, Khajiit. I go zoomies.
All visitors to the Imperial Palace are asked to keep their voices down.
Who the heck are you?
What can I do for you? Every time I walk past the temple, I'll remember that terrible day, and how you and Martin delivered us from destruction. Everyone wants to know...
So yes, they do know I had a hand in this stuff. Nice. I remember this part. I was like sitting here out of sight for so long. Like I waited hours, not real life hours, I did this and waited. Waiting for them to start talking. And then I was like, okay, so I have to stay out of sight. You know, fine. I waited so long, they just left. I'm like, what? So I waited a whole day.
That you, Agamir?
Then I figured out how to get closer.
Not so loud. How many times have I told you that?
Sorry, I am not used to this kind of meeting. It always makes me nervous.
Well, just shut up and listen to me. The next shipment will be sooner than I expected. Just have the money ready.
Same assortment of things? I mean, I have enough clothing for now.
You take what I get. I get notice at the last second, and I have to jump on it. No time to be picky about it.
Well, that society is putting more pressure on me, so maybe we better cut back for a while.
You cut back now, and I'm going to take my business elsewhere. Or maybe pay a visit to that Jensine and tell her about your little scheme.
Oh.
Fine. You made your point. Contact me when you have the items, and we'll meet again.
Don't worry. It'll be very soon. Now get out of here.
Hi. Don't mind me. Don't mind the rapid flashing behind you. Whoa! A ton of people just... Okay. It's like he exploded into 6 people. Kind of freaked me out a little bit. Go away! I'm doing very legitimate cat things. Fine, I'm going to prove to you I'm doing cat things. See this note? See this item? There, I'm knocking it off the platform. There, 100% legit cat things. Ah, don't have my target left. What are you looking at? What? Okay then. Have I leveled up Conjuration enough? I can't remember. What's my intelligence at anyway? 86. Although that, I do have some buffs. Fortify... Where's Fortify Intelligence? Oh! It's this. It scales a pitiless justice. So I actually have 84 intelligence, I guess. Fair enough. That's his house. When he's not around and investigate. I know he's, like, not in here. At very specific times, and it is just... If I recall correctly, it's just kind of annoying. Because he's in his house, like, most of the day, or something. I'll check every 2 hours. Hi! I guess I found the exact time he leaves. 4 p.m. or something. Oh. The Cobb Manifest. Detailed names of recently deceased, what they were buried with, and their locations in Seared Hill. Damn. That's just dark. So this dude literally just, he's a grave robber. That's not very polite. Private quarters, eh? There! Get cat fur all over your bed, you jerk. Thorin here. You should learn this.
Welcome. I can't believe what I'm seeing in this book. I'm mortified to think these things here were once on the bodies of the recently deceased. It's just too horrible to comprehend. I don't even know what to say. I guess an apology is not enough. What can I do?
Help me catch Argrimir.
Yes, that's the least I can do. First and foremost, I will never meet with him again. I can promise you that. Secondly, I remember him mentioning a place he had to be this very day.
Oh.
Yes, that's right. He said that he wouldn't be able to do anything else, as he had something important to do. You don't think he would dig up another... Oh, no, he wouldn't. But I guess he has been. Oh, my. What have I done?
Don't worry, I'll stop him. I'll shank him a few times, I'll teach him.
Yes, you do that. And in the meantime, I'll decide what to do with all these ill-gotten things. I'm so sorry. I hope everyone can forgive me for not doing a better job checking up on my sources.
Yeah, I really needed to do that. Okay, internet seems to be fine right now. That's good, that's good.
I don't even want to look at it for another moment. Everyone wants to know what... Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. And that's more. That's more. You drive. And a good.
No.
That.
Hey. Wait, no! Aw, damn it. Okay,
A fine transaction.
Yeah, I know those are unique.
You've made a good bit of gold. I hope you can forgive me. Ah, yeah.
Where's your fit services?
Good deeds and moral fiber. Bah.
Like, seriously, ever since I became the Gray Fox, Gray Cat, whatever, I haven't been able to use fences.
You've got some nimble fingers. What have you been getting into?
None ya business. Unsealed. This must be Argamir's doing. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. Come on. There. Attempting to desecrate another grave along with someone else I don't recognize. Need to convince him to stop it. Convince, yeah, like that'll work.
I had a feeling you'd catch on sooner or later.
You have really big
That's why I had
eyes.
this trap prepared for you. If you'll notice, the grave is already dug. This time, it wasn't to take something away from the graveyard. It was to add something. I'm afraid all I can offer you is an unmarked grave.
Oh, thank you! I'll put you in it.
Whoa! I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm. Do your worst. Show me what you've got. Yeah!
Argamir has been slain. Since the penalty for grave robbing is death, it somehow seems as though justice has been done. I should search the gravesite for anything potentially incriminating. Sorry, I'm getting texts that I need to respond to. His fatigue is just demolished. Negative, well, yeah, it's gone. Negative 47. How long is he gonna sleep? Oh my gosh, he's gonna be asleep for a while. Oh, that's fantastic. What a wimp. Wait, the punishment for grave robbing is death? Haven't I been doing that all game? Technically.
Going for an old beggar.
I see you're a follower of the Grey Fox, too. I'm Mandel. I'm a lady of leisure. But everyone wants only one. Shadow hide you.
Okay, then. But yeah, technically, haven't I been grave robbing this entire game?
Were you able? Then we can at last rest. I feared had he somehow bested you, I'd be next. It is fortunate that your skills exceeded his.
He decided to have a
I've
nap in the
come
middle
to
of the
some
fight.
decisions. I intend to donate all of the money I have made, as well as what is left of these stolen items, to the temple.
Good for you.
I also want you to know that I had a long discussion with Jensine, and I have decided to join the society. I realize you risked your life to give me a chance, and Thorinir never forgets things like that. Accept this ring as a humble reward. It's the least I can do to say thank you. Now, don't be a stranger. The copious coin purse is still in business.
Stranger.
I have disposed of all my ill-gotten merchandise and replaced it with more expensive but carefully obtained items. Let's do business.
It's the exact same stuff, dude.
You've shown me mercy. I won't forget that. Thank you.
Yes, I have.
You're a fit one. Can I help? Mighty bold of you, asking for training. What makes you think you're worth my time? I bet you don't know the first thing about smithing. Have you read up on the history of the craft? I doubt it. You answer a simple question, and I'll think about training you. So, here it is. What does the name Hazadir mean to you?
Probably something to do with ebony.
Can't say I'm surprised. Few recognize the name anymore, even though he was famous. Had a book written about him, in fact. I don't have a copy myself, but there was one in first edition last time I was browsing there. At least some people take an interest in history.
Yeah, it seems the first edition has a ton of books out based on quests. Oh, right here. Yeah, internet's still going good.
The thought of what might have happened if you and Martin hadn't stopped Dagon's invasion. But it's over. Thank Akatosh. The Oblivion invasion is over and we've survived.
Yes, we did.
Looking for some reading material? You've come to the right place.
Cleansing of the Fane?
That's a good deal.
5 Songs of King Wolfhearth. Which one is it? Nerevar, Moon, and Star. That's a good one. There's one of these.
Good day.
Sorry? So, wait. What book was it? Oh, Armorer's Challenge.
What can I do? Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
There it is. That is long. Here. So, this is the one with the map marker. So, what's that one? Molida. Oh, okay. It's something. It's for a quest later on. It's for a different quest.
Can I help? We'll try it.
You won the Armorer's Challenge.
Well, well. So you do know a thing or two. Hazadir was my great-great-grandsire's sister's son. Bet you didn't know that. All right. You're not hopeless. You want training? I'll train you. I'm willing to teach if you're willing.
Okay, then.
Bye.
So, I'm your brother's, sister's, father's, uncle's old roommate. What does that make us? Absolutely nothing. Spaceballs. I completely butchered the quote, but you get the idea. Brother, okay. I'm your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate. That's what the quote was.
Five songs of King Wolfhard. I just wish I had more time.
But yeah, like, we basically finished this game. Get in there, Wabbajack. I'm holding on to that. Gosh, so many keys. Wait, so what is that ring I got? Resist fire and frost. Not bad, not bad. It'd be nice if I, you know, didn't have effectively 100% spell absorb, so... yeah. Okay, what's that by House of Imperial City where spirits have lease? Ah, here we go. Yeah, I remember this, this house. It's a relatively cheap house. It's relatively cheap for how big it is, anyway. But it's haunted. Belwyn! Wake up! Hi!
You wouldn't happen to be in the market for a home, would you? If you are, I just happen to be selling a manor located right here in Anvil.
Sure.
Yes, I'm selling my grandfather's house, Benaris Manor. If you're interested, I could let you have it for a modest sum. I have to sell it soon, as I have pressing matters elsewhere. You're welcome to take a look at it. It is located across the street from the chapel. Once you buy, you get the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. That's the deal. Would you like to buy it now?
Sure.
Excellent. Here's the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. I hope you enjoy your new home.
Yeah, 5,000 gold is
Excuse me,
cheap.
I must attend to those pressing matters I spoke of earlier. Good day.
Take care.
You got quite a deal on that house.
Yes, I did.
You've already bought the manor, and I have nothing more to say about it.
Wow, that was rude. What? He's acting like it's like haunted or something. Nah. It's just a really good deal. Let's see. To banish evil. Mysteriously disappeared over 100 years ago. Looks like the place may need some work, but it's a great deal I just couldn't pass up. I cannot make myself at home. Wow, yeah, it is a bit of a mess. Has some wines in here. Ah, God, it's probably gonna cost me like 10,000 gold to replace those windows. Ugh. A basement? How nice. This is a big old basement. Just normal basement things, it seems. I can't complain. Bone meal? It's a bit of a mess, but it's my mess now. Good night. Rest until morning. Hey! That's just rude. These are tanky ghosts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot they resist, frost. How much do they resist frost anyway? I forget. Benur's Manor is haunted. I was awakened by ghosts that attacked me as I slept. As I awoke, I thought I heard a crouch from downstairs. I should search the house and investigate. Nah, the chandelier is pre-crashed, so not much to worry about. Good night. See? Told you it's not that big of a deal. But, oh, hello. A skillium in hand and a scrap from a diary. Oh, dude seems to be trying to be a lich. Yoink. Ah, God, more jerks. You know what? How about a knife? I've been so ticked off by these ghosts interrupting my catnap that I spat on my monitor. Frickin' die. Again? How rude. Tanky boys, though. Cutting them like butter. Maybe I could ask the church. The chapel.
Any friend of Martin's is a friend of mine. How can I help you? I'm not sure where he went, but I would ask at the Count's Arms. If anyone knows where he is, it would be someone there. Everyone wants to know what... The life of a sailor's wife isn't an easy one. Heinrich is at sea 9 months out of 10.
Oh.
But Anvil's a friendly town, and the 9 console me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Take care.
They still aren't letting me live this down. Everyone's making fun of me because I fell for the siren's charms. Well, now I have the last laugh.
Oh, you still fell for him. Ha ha, dumbass.
They say that... Sorry, I'm new in town. Don't know a soul.
Freaking liar.
Do me a favor.
Frickin' liar.
Don't say anything to the other guards that I fell for it, okay? Thanks.
It's my pleasure. Everyone's talking about the victory. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Wait, do I have a restore attribute spell? I don't.
I hope I... Can I interest you in some of my... Thank... Bye.
That'll actually be pretty handy. Oh, it's just the chapel bell. I was a bit afraid that it was like, oh god, dawn of the final day. It worried me. You know, I have not played Majora's Mask in ages. It's a good game, though.
Thank you for all your help. My rats appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You can't imagine the fuss some people make. My rats are no problem for anyone.
Yeah, they're cute.
Everyone wants...
Hello there.
My rats are so cute.
I love it.
I'm Wilbur, owner and proprietor of the Count's Arms. We make beds and food available to guests. As soon as you bought the place, he pretty much up and left. I hear tell he's making his way to the Imperial City.
Wow. Okay, then.
Goodbye.
Huh? Oh, he's in the Elven Gardens district then, huh? Weird. Well, time to level up Conjuration. King and Queen Tavern. Yo, dude, you sold me a haunted house.
I'm surprised to see you all the way out here in the Imperial City.
I'm the freaking champion of Cyrodiil.
Everyone's talking about the victory over Mehrunes Dagon. I can hardly believe that the great Oblivion crisis is over. So, you think I'm responsible?
But
I suppose you're right, as the manor used to belong to my grandfather, Lorgren Beneris. I knew there was a curse on that place, which is why I sold it to you so cheap. I suppose I should have warned you, but I had to get out of Anvil. My family said I could move here to the Imperial City once all our loose ends were tied down. The manor was one of those loose ends. I fear my own greed got the better of my judgment. I hope you weren't hurt badly.
hey there, Noobaholic.
I suppose I assumed
Can
you'd be
you
able to
expand
lift
on
the curse
that?
and be done with it.
The sloth would be the world's deadliest predator, but only if the world slowed way down. Can you expand on that? Like, what about a sloth? It makes you say it's a great predator.
Lorgren Beneris was a strange old man, always dabbling and experimenting with magic. He was mostly harmless, until the fateful day he came across a tome bearing the evil magic of necromancy. He became obsessed and decided that by using necromancy, he could prolong his own life.
Oh, excuse me.
The
So,
dark
yes,
arts
Lich.
contained in the tome called for him to dig up the recently deceased in the nearby crypts.
It's from a fake Animal Planet documentary. Oh, it's a
When
meme.
it was discovered that he did this, the Mages Guild called for a quick meeting to decide what to do.
Yeah, I've never heard that
It
before.
took minutes to decide. Led by a young upstart named Carahil, the Mages Guild stormed Beneris Manor and slew Lorgren.
Carahil.
However, amid the chaos, his body vanished. Because of this, the people of Anvil concluded the manor must be cursed. You are the first person to set foot inside in a long time.
Well, let's lift it.
According to the diary entry, it seems that I'm the only one who can open the secret door in the manor.
I'll give you $5,000 for
I
it.
can't help feeling slightly guilty selling you the place under these circumstances.
Oh, wait.
I'll
Okay.
meet you in Anvil at the Count's Arms.
That's nice of him.
From there, we'll try to lift the curse together.
Like, I thought I would have to bribe him, but nope.
I'll see you.
Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, like,
Hi there.
Hi. Yeah, sometimes there's an anglerfish one where he says the female anglerfish comes in many shapes and colors of ugly. It's like a rainbow of ugly. Oh, that's fantastic. Where the heck is he? Oh,
Ready? I was half expecting you not to show up. Are you ready to go to the manor?
I'm 5,000 septums in the hole, dude. Of course I'm gonna show up.
Then let's get this over with. I don't relish the thought of spending too long inside of the manor. Follow me.
But yes, that actually is an interesting thing. The male anglerfish, it's a much smaller fish, and what it does, it bites into the female, and it just becomes a part of the female. It is so weird. Like, I think for a long time, people thought that that was just like a parasite or something. Or like weird growths on the anglerfish. But nope, that's the male.
You've got some nimble fingers. What have you been getting into?
Nothing.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Oh. What have you been getting into? Yeah, Yeah, I know, right? Imagine being a spider or a praying mantis. Oh my gosh. It's like, hey guys, guess who got laid? How are you talking? You have no head. Something like that, you know?
Okay, you lead from here. Hopefully we can make it to the basement without too much fighting.
Okay, let's go. Hey, thank you for the follow, Noobaholic. Although I will say, tomorrow I will be playing Dead by Daylight. I mainly stream Dead by Daylight. Tuesdays and Fridays, I do single-player games. Restore fatigue. I'm just letting you know what you're getting into because, although, yeah, this is my last Oblivion stream, and I'm gonna stream for like another hour or until my internet becomes absolute crap. I'm actually kind of shocked it hasn't messed up yet. A band called Dead by April. Never heard of them. I don't really listen to it. They're really good. Ah, fair enough. The music I mainly listen to are things like Queen, Tom Petty, Eagles. I like Eagles. Styx, things like that. I also do listen to some obscure Japanese stuff like Radio and Fear and Loathing Las Vegas. Yeah, my music tastes are just kind of all over the place. But I do listen to my Symphogear soundtrack a lot recently. But it's good that you're enjoying them. Yeah, we arrived at the secret door. Now let's kill these ghosts. My God, he has a Daedric short sword. Where'd you get that?
Lead on. I hope that whatever's behind the door will truly lift the curse. I'd hate to risk harm for nothing. I'll be glad to get this over with and get back to the Imperial City. As soon as this opens, I'm leaving.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, but yeah, on Tuesday when I play a single-player game again, it'll probably be Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry 1, specifically. Probably. It's a hard game. Which has stopped the ghost from attacking. He then ran off, leaving me to clean up the mess. It's up to me and me alone to investigate what's behind the mysterious portal. I probably play Oblivion more than any other game, and I don't remember this quest. Oh, this is the one where you purchase the house in Anvil. I do have on my YouTube. I do have I have an archive of my streams on there, so that I'll have all of my Oblivion. There's a Skellyman here. Hey! Don't you flicker on me. Yes, and I also do have a Discord if you're interested. Huh. Yoink.
And I desire the chance.
Why not? I'll go ahead and post a link to my Discord anyway.
To atone for my sins. The things I've done to the people of Anvil, the horrible, unspeakable
Fair
acts
enough.
I've committed, demand repentance. Garahil was justified. Slaying me was the only way to stop the madness. I have accepted that fate. So I may make my final peace with the Nine. Please rejoin my hand to my body. Only then will I.
Will this eternal nightmare end? I'm a little busy looting. After touching the altar, I heard the voice of Lorgren Beneros. He said he wished to atone from his past and make peace with the Nines. I should touch his skeleton while I carry the bony hand and put it into this madness. I don't trust it.
It never fails to amuse me how easy mortal man is to manipulate.
I'm Daedra, not mortal.
You've assisted me in completing the very thing Carahill's cabal sought to prevent all those years ago. My ascension to immortality. Last time I clashed with mortals, I underestimated their power. I shall not repeat
Fair
the
enough.
mistake twice. I live again.
Okay, I'll just whack you a few times. Can I ragdoll a lich? I can! I did it again! Take that, jerk. Completing the skeleton was a ruse and Lorgren rose from the dead. I had no choice but to destroy him. With his destruction, the curse of Ben Eris Manor was lifted. There we go. Give me that. What a wimp. Oh! Yeah, on my YouTube? Hey, welcome in. On my YouTube, yeah, you can start from part 1 of Oblivion. And it actually... I'm running Atronach. Oh, hey! This place looks nice. There's some ghost corpses around, but what are you gonna do? I am kind of shocked my internet still hasn't crapped out. That makes me happy.
The victor of curses returns. I'm sorry for running away like that, but fear got the best of me.
You're fine. You would have died.
I'm glad you talked me into coming with you. Now that the curse has been lifted, I feel like I've taken care of my family's unfinished business. Excellent work, my friend. May the manor give you many years of happiness. I'm now off to the Imperial City once more.
Oh, I believe it, Nubaholic. Where's all my skooma? Oops. Whee! You know how to move. Yes, I do. Whee! My speed is 400. I don't even know why I did that, but it's funny. Whee! No, no more. Okay. Oh man, I love how you can stack that. Although I wish you could still do the, excuse me, the, Fortify Intelligence potion loop in Oblivion. I wish you could do that here like you could in Morrowind. It's like if the Flash smoked crack. Yeah, basically, yes. Well, it's my house now. Okay, so where's that dude? There you are.
A pleasure to... Let's do business. Be seeing you.
Yeah, that guy has 5 bottles of skooma and I love it. Do I have anything to fortify speed? Alas, I do not. Oh well. Yeah, the thing with Atronach, doing this Atronach playthrough was really interesting. Like, I really had to be pretty resourceful. During the beta version of this, the skooma addicts would kill that guy and steal skooma when they ran out and they had to fix it. That's funny. Yeah, there's also a thing of Big Head can get killed by a guard in Shivering Isles because he tries to steal a spoon. What?
All hail the champion of Cyrodiil.
Thank you.
I ain't got nothing to say to you, fancy pants.
I hope I made myself clear.
What? What? I'm nowhere near you, jerk. Why are you here?
I have been... The very thought of what Agarmir was doing sickens me. All the bards are busy composing songs about the battle. The fall of Dagon is my favorite so far. I am pleased that Thorinir has decided to donate his inventory to the temple. At least he is trying to make amends.
Yeah.
Well done. This shovel will certainly confirm Agarmir's crimes.
How?
Along with the manifest, it should prove useful to the City Watch.
Yeah, the manifest is a lot
In
bigger
your
of a
absence, Thorinir visited, and we
inventory.
spoke at length about his role in this scheme. I believe him when he says he didn't know Agarmir's sources. He told me of his intentions to donate all of the money and inventory to the local temple. He also agreed to buy and sell merchandise at fair prices.
Nice.
Last but not least, he's officially joined the society. I am taken aback by his honest intentions.
Yeah, he's probably
In return,
legitimately
the
disgusted
society has
about
decided not to
Agamir.
press charges. His name will be absconded from the records of this crime. Now, I'm sure you are waiting to hear about your reward. The society thanks you for everything.
Gold? Ah,
I'm mature enough to admit I was mistaken about Thorinir.
just
It's been
gold.
a pleasure doing business with you.
Why are you here, though? Oh. I don't get it.
I understand Dagon.
One thing is, I did make a spell called Let Her Rip. Restore fatigue 20 points for 30 seconds. Fortify speed 50 points for 30 seconds. Light 3 feet for 30 seconds. And shield 40% for 30 seconds. Like, I made this spell. Yeah, of course, it'll require a lot of restoration, but... hopefully you'll know what it's a reference to. It's time for Jack to let her rip. And then, Saints of Time plays. Great song.
Can I assist you, champion?
Yeah, like, I do know a lot of random stuff about about a lot of games. The Bloated Float? I never knew of this place.
Well met. Welcome to the Bloated Float. She's the finest inn on the water in all Cyrodiil.
I never knew. Wait a minute!
There's a room, all right, and a fine room it is. Yours for the night for only 10 gold.
Isn't there a quest?
A wise choice indeed. The room is down below deck.
Huh.
You've already... Farewell.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, yeah, there is a quest here. Maybe I'm just insane. No clue. That's... Legit made it sound like bonk. Private room? Huh. Level of conjuration one more time. It shouldn't be too much longer. Yeah, conjuration is the fastest leveling magic skill in the game, I believe. There you go. Yeah, for some reason you cast spells faster while you're blocking. Ah, well, I'll just sleep. I have awakened to find that the bloated float has somehow put to sea with myself on board. I need to find the owner and discover what's happened. Yeah, I was right. There was a quest here. I've never done this before.
Hey, who in Oblivion are you? You don't look like one of the Blackwater brigands.
No, I'm just a passenger. Oh my god, I can say none of your business.
Intruders are my business. I think instead of locking you in the storage room with the bouncer, I'm gonna dump your body overboard.
Okay, what does the other one say?
Hey! What? I was told there are only 2 others on board. I locked the bouncer in the storage room, and she has the owner. So that leaves you. Now I'll ask again. Who are you?
From the City Watch.
City Watch? I doubt it. But since you have aligned yourself with them, I think it's time to put an end to this conversation.
He just smiles at me. Okay, well, what happens if I say I'm part of his gang? I'm curious.
Hey! There's no one else in our group except the 4 of us. The Blackwater Brigands don't just take on new members out of the clear blue sky. When we formed the Brigands 3 months ago, I was told no more than a 4-way split on all the profits.
Thanks for telling me there's 4 of you.
So stop telling lies and tell me what you're doing here.
I'm not going to say. None of your business.
Then perhaps my sword can find the words that your mouth cannot.
Then he just smiles. Oh, I missed. Now let me get that damage fatigue on this, buddy.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
I think this is the part where you fall down. And then he legitimately just fell down. And then he bled to death. Killed a thief named Lynch. Apparently he's a member of some group calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands. Must have hijacked the bloated float and put her out to sea. It appears that Lynch has locked the bloated float's bouncer in the storage room. I should search his body and see if there's a key to free him. Let's see. Lynch's instructions. Let's see what those are. Make sure you destroy this note after you memorize it. Ah, he's probably a dumbass. Couldn't memorize it in time. Sealed.
About time someone showed up.
Hi. Just give me your free things. Don't mind me. Corn and pear. Or yeah, AR.
Thank you for freeing me. I'm Grumman Grommaran, the bloated float's bouncer and helmsman. I've been locked in that storage room for hours.
How? I was only asleep for
I don't know exactly what
2 hours. Never mind.
But not long ago, a gang of thieves calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands stormed the ship.
That's just rude of them.
They took myself and Ormel, the float's owner, hostage and put the ship to sea. I have no idea what they're after. If you can get me safely to the top deck, I can steer the float home. But I'm not budging until the coast is clear.
Fair enough.
I'm used to dealing with drunken louts, not a gang of well-armed thieves.
Ah, understandable. Wait a minute.
All I know is there seems to be 4 of them. They blindfolded me before they put me in here, so I didn't see much.
Well, there's 3 of them now. Oh, he likes me.
Certainly. Have you heard the fall of Dagon yet?
Oh, how does he sing it?
Take heart, the mighty hero cried. He looked up at Dagon and cursed his foul name. The float has 3 decks. This deck is the inn deck. The next level up is the tavern deck. And then there's the top deck.
Ooh, top deck. Top decks have saved me many times in Magic.
Good luck.
Thank you. Oh, magic root, mine. Huh. That might be wait a minute, I have 100% disease resistance. Hi.
There. Where do you think you're going? Celine's not going to like this one bit. I wasn't to be disturbed. Lynch set you up here? Why? Did he send you to talk to Celine?
Okay, from the instructions, it said that Minx is not to be disturbed. Yes, I'm to assist her.
What does she need assistance with? She has Ormil under her own watchful eye in his cabin.
Ah, darn, she's too smart.
Something isn't right here. What happened to Lynch?
He's dead.
You? You bested Lynch? I always knew he was out of practice. Oh, well, I suppose it's up to me to do his job for him as usual. I'm just warming up to you, pathetic world. I'm just warming up to you, pathetic.
There you go. Good night.
Best you can do? You'll never.
Oh my gosh! I just saw a little bit of out of bounds there. Not working anymore. Oh, I was punching the wood. Yeah, sucking that damage fatigue is kind of brutal. Killed the second thief. This one, a dark elf named Minx. Seems like these thieves are using strange code names. So, Lynch, Minx, Celine.
Nice work.
Thank you. Where'd you come from?
What are you doing up here? They find the Golden Galleon yet? Orders? Celine didn't tell me about this, and I don't remember her taking on someone else to help us find the Golden Galleon.
I am Cat.
When did all this happen?
Yesterday?
Liar! We never met yesterday.
Oh, Mother Hubbard.
What are you... Damn that woman. She promised a 4-part split when we recovered the Golden Galleon. She never said anything about splitting it 5 ways. She said when we got back to the safe house in Breville, we would divide the loot after she fenced the damn thing. Do Lynch and Minx know about this?
They're dead.
Well, since they're out of the way, if I kill you, that means Celine and I split the take 2 ways. This heist is getting better and better.
He's gonna die thinking he's gonna get a better deal. Instead of thinking he dies trying to protect his thievery. I think it's funnier for him to die thinking he gets a better deal. So, Wrath.
Top deck. Sounds like the coast is clear, so I'll make my way up to the ship's wheel. But I'm not moving this hulk an inch until Ormil is safe. I thought I heard an Imperial woman's voice while I was blindfolded. Other than that, I don't know much more about her. Be cautious. Their leader sounds dangerous.
Maybe. Let me get some magicka back. Oh yeah, an Atronach. Like, this was an Atronach playthrough, and it was really difficult to start with. Ridiculously difficult. Magicka was really hard to come by at the start. I had to, like, use Welkin Stones, I had to make potions, I had to purchase so many restore magicka ingredients. But as the game progressed more and more, and I leveled up a lot of my stuff, magicka became so...
Get in here.
Hi!
Roth? I told him to guard the wheel and not talk to anybody. Who are you?
Just the ship's cook.
There's no cook on board the bloated float. How dare you try and make a fool of me? After I deal with you, I'll feed your body to the slaughterfish.
And then she just smiles.
How'd you get in here? Roth? We made a solemn pact not to let anyone else join the gang. I can remember it clearly, even though it was...
3 months ago?
What? Can no one in this gang keep things secret? I suppose you think you know why you've taken over the bloated float as well.
Golden Galleon.
How did you know about that? No matter. Once I've taken care of you, we'll scuttle the ship and be off to our safe house. No one will find us there.
In Bruma? Or...
Again,
Breville.
you have surprised me with your knowledge of our operation. I suspect Lynch didn't check all the inn rooms before we departed.
Nope.
You must have been hiding down there and made your way up here. How did you get past Minx, Roth, and Lynch?
I punched the hell out of them.
Impossible. You defeated the three of them alone? I'm humbled by your skill, and fear that assaulting you would lead to my own quick demise. Please accept my surrender. Here's my blade. Please. No treasure is worth my life.
She's actually got a brain.
The bloated float is yours.
Thank you.
I've already surrendered. What more do you want?
She likes me. Hey, buddy.
Thank goodness you arrived when you did. I feared that I'd be thrown to the slaughterfish. Now that she's surrendered, please escort her to the last room on the inn deck. We'll lock her in there until we arrive at port. I don't wish to get underway until... If you get Selena safely locked up, I can tell you all I know. I won't feel safe until you do that.
Understood. Come on, Celine. Also, it was a complete guess between 3 or 4 months. And I got Bruma and Breville confused. Because I am a genius. What? Okay. I don't know how she opened it then.
Now that Celine is locked up safely below, I think we can all breathe a little easier. I can't thank you enough. I feel much better now knowing she's locked up. Tell me more. Well, I'm afraid all of this was my fault. They hijacked the bloated float because of me. Business has been waning of late, so I invented a story.
Oh!
I fashioned a tale about a golden galleon that the previous owner hid within this very vessel. It was to be a statuette made completely of gold. At the time, the idea was quite clever, I thought. I figured the lore would draw more curiosity seekers and adventurers looking for the treasure. What could the harm be if while they were here, they bought a drink or two? My business has increased quite a bit since I leaked the story.
Ah.
Well, obviously, I was mistaken. It was a terrible idea. I'm just glad that no innocents were hurt. I wouldn't want to have their blood on my hands.
You know, you're lucky that I was here.
Sorry to ramble. You better get below now and rest until we arrive safely at the Imperial City docks.
Got it.
I'm glad that you were on board to help rid me of them.
Exactly.
If you hadn't been here, I don't even want to think about it. Celine no longer holds the bloated float.
Prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
Please, go get some rest.
You have anything worth taking in here? You got cheese. Speaking of, actually, I will be eating pizza after this. Yum. Excuse me. Well, damn, I honestly did not really expect them to, let me in here and actually show me we're at sea. That's honestly kind of impressive.
Many thanks. Thanks again for helping us. I'm sure Ormil will reward you appropriately.
Yeah, that is legitimately not something I expected. Wait, does it change to night? If I wait up there long enough? Haha, I can wait here. I'm curious, okay? I like testing things out. It is! Haha. Although, it probably... It's kind of obvious that it would, anyway. But, I don't know. Like, I was just kind of impressed that we were legitimately out to sea in the first place, okay? Hey, even though I didn't select the stolen one, it used up the stolen one first. I like that. That's convenience. Although I guess that could be problematic if you are trying to get fenced coin up to continue the Thieves Guild questline.
You're awake. Good. I didn't want to disturb you. I suppose you're wondering what I did with Celine. The authorities at the Imperial City took her off the ship as soon as we docked. I was also informed that there was a reward for her capture. Here you go. Don't spend it all in one place. Unless it's here, of course.
Cute.
She was a ruthless woman, and I'm glad she's behind bars, where she belongs. Yes, the float is quite a vessel, don't you think? The only functioning tavern and inn on the water in all of Cyrodiil. Bought it maybe 10 years ago when it was decommissioned. Had to gut the whole thing to make room, but kept it seaworthy.
Honestly, that's
all
impressive.
All the furnishings were built inside the ship, since they were too big to be carried on board. Spared no expense.
You know, honestly, that is really impressive, and it kind of shocks me that more people aren't, like, into that.
Farewell, my friend.
Like, it seems like it'd be...
Always welcome here.
Scared the hell out of me.
You're welcome on board. Have you heard the... I saw them haul her off to jail. She was not happy. So long.
Like, you think it'd be a great tourist destination. Especially in places, like, that are not very close to sea. Like Coral or Bruma. Or Shadenhall. Like people who go visit the big city. Ooh, like, it's a bit of local color. Wonder if she's actually here. Although I probably should be ending this soon.
Speak.
You just sit down right when I open the door.
What a battle!
Thank you.
Certainly. I'll unlock the door for you.
Thank you.
No touching the locks.
I'm not touching them. Hi, Celine, you dumbass.
No touching the locks.
Oh, I know. I remember who that was. Does Celine say anything?
Go on.
Nah, no, she does not.
Stop talking. Enough.
She is so mad at me.
A lot of good men died, but it could have been worse. A lot worse.
Oh yeah, it really could have been worse.
But why am I telling you? You were there. You saw him. Sometimes I wonder if I'll
Goro?
ever be able to sleep again.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
The Daedra did a lot of damage, but we'll rebuild. Before you know it,
We have the technology.
good as new.
Oh, that was in the quote. Okay.
Better, maybe, now that we've got the dragon to watch over us.
Nice.
Everyone's talking about the victory over Mehrunes Dagon. I can hardly believe. Carry on.
A pleasure to speak with you.
What do you mean a pleasure?
Take care.
No touching the locks. No touching the locks. Leave me alone. So I wanted somebody murdered. So I prayed to the Night Mother. What is that? A crime now?
Yes.
They even took my house, those bastards. Ah. Prisoners may not accept gifts.
That's funny though, cause I toggle collision. You're just like, I programmed to follow. I must open door.
Get too close to the prisoners.
See ya.
What do you need?
Well, I think this was a very successful playthrough of Oblivion. It was, like... The thing is, Oblivion, I don't think it really holds up today. A lot of its mechanics aren't very well explained. The leveling system is a mess. If you don't know what you're doing, you can very easily end up with having a lot of trouble.
How are you?
But there are mods that can help fix it.
Hi.
But all in all, the writing is neat. The quest design is neat. And that's perfectly understandable, Tess. Like, the RPG mechanics are definitely more in-depth than in Skyrim. But the thing is, the RPG mechanics are even more in-depth in Morrowind. So, if you've played all three, some more colorful locations are more varied and magic seems more practical in Skyrim. Yes! The magic system is a lot better. The magic system in Oblivion is a lot more in-depth. As you can make your own damn spells. Excuse me. And you can make really interesting things like let her rip, like this. But yeah, Skyrim has a lot more of a mass appeal to it. But Oblivion, Yeah, Oblivion is a lot more colorful. It really is like a painting. Wait, speaking of... Oh no, it's glitched. Also able to open doors and chests with magic instead of doing the minigame opening every time in Skyrim. Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, it didn't crash. Huh. Yeah, a lot of things were... It's what PM? I think the game itself is telling me to end it. Okay. Oh, Tats, you do own Morrowind, right? But yeah, Morrowind is a lot more in depth in its role playing as well. But yeah, Oblivion, it looks like a painting. It really does, except for when this glitches. You should try Morrowind out. It is a lot more difficult though. I'm scared. I'm scared. Why is this guy doing this? Oh, wait a minute. Let her rip. Oh yeah, this is actually a really good spell.
I hope I... This is the part where you fall down.
Time for Jack to let her rip. Oh, it's out. Let's do it again.
I fuck mud crabs more than you. May you rest in peace. Duty calls.
Yes.
Move along.
Uh-oh. What is it? Pitch black sky?
Stop! I just want... You pathetic worm! You'll never take me down!
But yes, all in all, this game is really fun, and if you are able to, yeah, go ahead and try it. Although I would suggest getting bug fix mods first. And if the leveling system is a bit too complex for you, there are definitely mods that help fix that. Things like, oh, +5 attributes every level. Things like that. Do not continue down this path or you will be unfit to wield the Crusader's relics. I'm gonna say, Poke!
Hey, what did I ever... Hey, what did I ever do to you?
Everything! Wait a minute.
By the gods, how could you do such a thing?
Yeah!
Hey, what did I ever do to you?
Yeah!
I don't know. I missed. I missed. I'm out of magicka.
Hey, what did you...
Hey, this guy's fixed. I'm a happy cat now. That was legitimately so weird. Everyone's alive again. That was all a terrible dream. Legit though, all in all, this game it's really good. The Dark Brotherhood questline is one of the best in the series. It's an amazing questline in general. Thieves Guild questline is good too. Like, a lot of the questlines are really good. I would say, yeah, this game is worth it just for that. And yeah, you can definitely have multiple playthroughs. Different builds are possible. Pure spellcasting, pure warrior, mix of both. But yeah, I will say that yeah, these are my stats. I will say though, the leveling system is a problem. But if you understand how the leveling works, it's not that bad. And there it is. That's Oblivion. The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. I hope everyone enjoyed, and I hope to see all y'all tomorrow. It has definitely been a very long playthrough. But it is a great game. It really is. Yeah, it's glitched. My thoughts weren't very concise in talking about this game, but it is a great game. The combat is definitely a lot more... The combat is definitely a lot more fluid than Morrowind, although that's not really a high bar, but it's a lot better than Morrowind. The combat itself is. Role-playing is worse. The quests are great in this game. They are amazing. Fantastic. But the role-playing is still better than Skyrim. The combat is worse than Skyrim, but like the mechanics themselves are better than Skyrim. The art style is gorgeous in Oblivion. Outright gorgeous. So, honestly, of the three 3D Elder Scrolls, like Arena and Dawnguard, those are they're technically 3D, but they're a bit too out there. Wait, Dawnguard? No, Daggerfall. I myself consider Arena and Daggerfall a different series of Elder Scrolls. Like, it's a different generation, basically. Well, Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim are... No. I would say Morrowind, Oblivion is another series, and Skyrim is kind of on its own. But of the more modern... When did Daggerfall come out? ...1996. And Morrowind... 2002. Okay, Morrowind was 2002. So 21st century game, the 21st century Elder Scrolls, they each, which is Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, they each have their own strengths and weaknesses, and they definitely have the things they do the best. Skyrim, of course, the combat is fantastic. The variety of builds is pretty neat. The combat, the combat's good. Although, all dragons does get a bit tiring after a while. Oblivion, gorgeous game, very moddable. And I will say, the voice acting, it does help elevate it. Although, everyone has, the same voice actor. But, whatever. It's gonna happen. With how many different characters there are in Oblivion. I'm just talking absolute nonsense. But Morrowind definitely has the deepest mechanics. And is the least accessible. Oblivion is the middle of the road. It is not as accessible as Skyrim. But it has more advanced mechanics in Skyrim. But not as much as Morrowind. Where Skyrim is all accessible, less mechanics. But Skyrim is incredibly moddable. Insanely so. To the point of, it is nuts. But I've been talking absolute nonsense long enough. Each of the 21st century Elder Scrolls games, each of them have their own strengths and weaknesses. And I can totally understand why each of the three would be your favorite. But honestly, they are all very different from each other. I'm sorry, I ran out of things to say. I'm just talking absolute nonsense. I need to be heading off. I am hungry. I hope to see y'all tomorrow in Dead by Daylight, and on Tuesday, my single player day, I'll be doing Devil May Cry, so look forward to that, and me dying a lot. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful evening and a fantastic tomorrow. Even though I titled this stream Oblivion until my internet gets bad, my internet never got bad tonight. So either whatever problem that causes the internet to go to absolute crap, either that didn't happen or they fixed it. I really hope they fixed it. So, take care, everybody. I guess I'll find out tomorrow in the Dead by Daylight stream. Take care, everybody. I keep saying that. I'll just shut up.